Listen, I'm sorry I came here so late. As I said before, usually right after the games I'm on here, but I was really busy today. But all I gotta say is playoffs. Playoffs, baby. Listen, we're in the damn playoffs. Can you believe it? First of all, I never thought we'd ever win a Super Bowl. We won one last year. This year we overcame the odds and made the playoffs. And the way we're playing that, listen, we played the Washington Redskins. They're all banged up, 24 people on injured reserve, the most injured players in the whole NFL. But we shut them out. From what I remember, I was watching some Bird Box thing or whatever with my friend or whatever at the same time. Once we got a certain lead, I was like, okay, we won the game. And then I had my eyes focused on that Bears and Vikings game, and the Bears came through. I'm happy we made the playoffs. Let's just put it that way. I'm happy we made it. So I'm not going to get ahead of myself about Super Bowl and all this, all that. But the way they've been playing over the past few weeks, I think this team can beat anybody. They have a legitimate shot to go and do something. And you know I'm not like that. Even last year, you guys know I was like, I don't know. This Atlanta team's pretty tough. The Vikings are pretty tough. We can do it maybe. Patriots are pretty tough, and we still did it. So you guys know I'm not like that to ever come out and be like, you know what? These guys right here have a shot. They have a legitimate shot. And that's why I don't get with the Bears. Now, don't get me wrong. You always want to knock your rival out. Like I said in my previous video, the rival. You always want to knock them out, and you want to be the ones to send them home packing. You know what I'm saying? And instead of waiting for them to get into the playoffs because it could be a fluky, freaky game, and you could somehow lose and they can advance and keep going, you want to end them now. So I understand that. That's an old school mentality of rivalry games. So I was talking to Bitterbird. Shout out to him, Adrian Fedke. Two days ago on via text message we were talking, and I was like, you know what, the rivalries nowadays are not the same. The Bears coach talking about resting starters, etc., but he did not rest the starters. They beat them 21-10, dismantled them. But you also look at it from this spectrum. Would you rather have the Vikings, who ain't that good this year, and Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins, okay? Would you rather have them come into your hometown in that blizzard and cold weather, play you in your hometown, like I said, in Chicago, or would you rather have an Eagles team who, over the past, 4 or 5 games, are, balling out of control? They have to have a top defense. Nick Foles is playing really well. The offense is just clicking and gelling. Doug Peterson's play calling is phenomenal. And this ain't no fluky thing. You could say a fluky thing if we just won today against a shitty team, but we beat the hell out the Rams. That game should have been close. It should have been way more blown out than it got close near the end. Whatever. Beat the Rams. Good team. Top team in the NFL. Forget about good. Great. Okay? Who else? The list goes on and on. Okay? So what I'm saying is, would you rather have these guys come in to your hometown? They have experience. We just won the Super Bowl. The Bears have a first-year head coach, a second-year quarterback, and Mitchell Trubisky, who I said before is a decent quarterback. He's limited quarterback, but he is good. I'm not saying he's bad, okay? All Bears fans, don't take it the wrong way. But you got a really young team. Even Khalil Mack, he's only been in the playoffs, once, and they got blown out even though they lost Derek Carr and all that, but whatever. They're a young team with not much experience, and we have experience because we just won the damn Super Bowl. But you know what? I wouldn't count out the Bears. And the reason I say that is because they're better on defense than us, way better. Their offense is up and down. It can be great, and then it looks mediocre at times. So that gets me thinking, you know what? Maybe we match up well with them. But that's later on for my preview video. But all I want to say is let's go Birds. Thank you, Chicago. And now we will see you on Sunday. And Nick Foles, I'm not sure about his injury. I was watching the game, watching this, and then I was trying to look up some stuff. I haven't really heard anything. He should be, unless it's a bad injury, he should be okay to go, I guess, for the Bears game. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. But this is the funny thing about that game, about that. It's funny how, 2 weeks ago, a report came out that if the Eagles make the playoffs, Carson Wentz will be the starting quarterback if he gets cleared. And they think he would get cleared because he has 3 or 4 weeks to rest on that back. That's funny to me. I'm like, wow, that's crazy you say that. Because then now today, Nick Foles gets hurt. And it's like, wow, was this set up by the Eagles so they can get Foles out there? Get Wentz out there. And if Wentz plays bad, they can't really bash Wentz. The fans can't bash him if Wentz starts. You know why? Because Foles is hurt and cannot play. I don't know. It's just a little conspiracy I have. But let's see what happens this week. Let's go Birds and playoffs. I cannot believe it. And a lot of people are talking about Super Bowl. This is way tougher than last year. The opponents we have in front of us are way tougher. The Bears are better than Atlanta was. The St. Louis is better than the Vikings was. Many other teams. And it's all on the road. All on the road. But there's been wild card teams to win Super Bowls before. The 2007 Giants, 2010 Packers, the 1980-something Raiders. It's happened. Let's see. Go Birds.